They say, if you want to have a happy life, you have to have a purpose. And for you to have a purpose, when we relate that to our religion and the teachings and the injunctions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, we find that all the religion of Islam is about the purpose. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقَتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. These psychologists, they say you have to have a purpose to have a happy life. You have to have a goal in your life. Like a doctor, his purpose is to heal the patients. Like a teacher, his purpose is to teach his students. Like you have a purpose in your life. You have a business and you're trying to grow your business. In Islam, Allah did not create us in vain. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. No, we did not create you in vain. We created you for a reason. وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ. That Allah created the heaven and the earth with the truth. What is that truth? Is to worship Him, is to be close to Him, is to love Him as He loves you. يُحِبُّهُمْ وَيُحِبُّونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that you're created to worship. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in so many hadith, he tells us that you are here to be close to Allah. خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. He created death and life and death, to test you. To test who is best in deeds when it comes to the good deeds. So to have a purpose in this life, what these psychologists are saying or researching all the time, that's already mentioned in Islam. To be optimistic. That's why you find the Prophet ﷺ, all the time he's optimistic. And he's trying to convey that optimism to the companions. That when he was besieged by the Jews of Banu Qurayza, he went out and said, Allahu Akbar. That's it. 10,000 warriors surrounding the Prophet ﷺ and surrounding his companions. And they are very few. But the Prophet ﷺ comes out and he gives the positive word that brings positivity and optimism to his companions and his people. And he says, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the great. Then you have to have a purpose, to live a happy life. That's why you find these people, or the rate of suicide is rising. You have to have that sense of optimism. The sense of optimism that the Prophet ﷺ taught us when he was inside the cave with Abu Bakr. And he says, Ya Abu Bakr, O Abu Bakr, إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ لَا تَحْزَنْ. When he told his companion, do not be sad. إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَنَا. Allah is with us. Allah is always with you. When you are optimistic, you're actually rewiring your brain. You're rejuvenating everything in your body. You're also rejuvenating the faith in your heart. You're trying to do like a reset button. What the Prophet ﷺ did was just a reset button. When he came out and said, Allahu Akbar, like forget about everything that is bad in your life. Forget about that hard situation that we are in right now. There is always a reset button. That reset button is to believe in Allah, to be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Optimism is an art that the Prophet ﷺ taught us and the companions. That the Prophet ﷺ sometimes would change the names that he would think it's not a good, or not, they're not good names, or they're not good names. He would change these names. One day he was asking one of the people, he told him, what is your name? He said, my name is Hazm, which means something hard or difficult. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, no, 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 no. Your name is easy, inshallah. Bal sahlun, inshallah. Your name is easy. And the man, he did not change the name that his father gave to him. He said, I'm not going to change the name that my father gave to me.